statistics convey that democracy, due to its openness and all, we have at least facts and figures about the scale and size of the pandemic. Of course, due to certain freedoms, we have, I call it twin crisis, not only pandemic, but also infodemic. Even American president is prescribing untested medicines. So both crises are going there. About authoritarian regimes, we simply don't know what is happening there. About democracies, at least we know what is happening there. The pandemic was global. It never required passports to go to any country. The situation in United States is alarming. Perhaps largest number of deaths happened there. Even countries with best health infrastructure, in certain European examples of Italy, Spain, United Kingdom, many other countries. Of course, German friends tried to manage what we have read in newspapers in a better way. So I would say pandemic has given impetus to authoritarianism. Look at the capacity. Countries are signatory to international covenants, conventions like on civil and political rights. Certain freedoms you can't infringe even in times of worst emergencies. But here was a crisis where your mobility, right to protest, in certain countries, elections were delayed. Even in Pakistan, election in Gilgit-Baltistan was slightly postponed. Now it is happening in November. Local government elections, one of the pretexts is that whether we should have elections during pandemic or not. Democracy's rituals are people-centered. And if you have lockdowns, if you have curtailment of movement, if you have new protocols, SOPs, of course, this does not augur well for democracy. Who has dealt better? I was reading Economist report, only small countries, Pacific Islands, small countries, even in our region, they were able to handle it better because they have less population. Pandemic does not differentiate. It can embrace a democratic person, it can embrace undemocratic person, but authoritarian or undemocratic regimes, we don't know about the exact information. At least about democracies, we know.
Absolutely, fully agree with you. And this is quite so quick or so early to conclude
Exactly.
to any point to say that democracy is better or worse than the authoritarian regime. So the audience who asked this question, I would recommend you to go to The Atlantic, a magazine in which a very famous scholar called Francis Fukuyama has written a very nice article. You can finish it in 10 minutes. It was published in March. So I would suggest you to go there and have very interesting insights on the comparison between the democratic and non-democratic countries and the way they have been handling this unprecedented